Ian's business this morning. Just do it up there and get ready for video verdict. Now, you at home, we would like you to compare your scores with... Compare your scores with our guests. Out of 5 for the quality of video, and then out of 5 for the quality of song. Our guests are Ignatius Jones. Welcome, inmate.
Good morning.
Inmates. Bad word, actually.
I feel like an inmate.
I get this word thing now, a little bit like Spike Milligan. How are you?
Not too bad for the hour.
Yeah, it's shade early. What time do you get to bed?
5:30.
I thought so.
Nice.
Ian Grace from 2SM is another of our special guests.
Morning,
You're
Donnie.
getting used to this, aren't you, Ian?
No, I'm not getting used to it.
Oh, you're not?
No, but I'm doing it, yeah.
Yeah, what, 1 week in a day now?
Yeah, a week or so,
Breakfast
week and a half,
tonight,
yeah.
Is that something you've always wanted to do?
No.
No. And you were, initially, I read that Charlie Fox was going to do it with you. What happened to him?
Well, do you know Charlie?
Yeah, just in passing.
Great difficulty in removing Charlie from a bed, you know. I mean, he couldn't wake up.
So
He just couldn't wake up, so he's gone off to have a long sleep, and we might try again. That's what's happened,
Well,
really.
The first double has become a solo.
Yeah, it has at the moment, because Charlie just couldn't wake up.
Must be really good to work for 2SM. Hey, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't get out of bed. We'll give you another shift. All right. What happened to the American trip?
Well, the American trip's still on. It's just been postponed again and again and again. Well, the Americans seem to think that I was a thing rather than a person, an opinion they share with quite a few people. And they sort of said, you know, when you and the band get here, and I went, the band? What band? And they were very sort of hot on the fact that I was going to tour to sort of coincide with the single happening, and it just wasn't possible. So what we've done is we're going to wait for the next single to come out there and tour with that one.
Is there a possibility you'll put a band together, even for Australia, I was thinking on the way
it's
in?
happening right now.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you'll go out on the road as, like, Ignatius and?
I don't know what we're going to call it yet. You know, the Flying Nuns, the Dead Pigs, I'm not sure, but it'll be something, yeah.
Dead Pig sounds fantastic. The Radiators are the first video up. This is called You, the Radiators. Let's have a look at it. See what you think, guys. Radiators follow up to No Tragedy. Dun, 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 dun. I love that. What do you think about the video, Iggy?
Well, the video is actually not that bad, really. Sort of shows the Radiators as what they are, a sort of really hard-hitting garage band, but their problem's always been that they're nice guys with nowhere songs. I mean, I give the song 1 and the video 3.
Do You know the guys?
Real well, they're all friends of mine.
Oh, that's
They
right.
were.
Holy snapping. Ian?
Oh, I agree with Iggy to a point. The clip shows them for what they are, a rock and roll band. At least there's nothing pretentious about the Radiators. They all house records or everywhere they play.
Right.
They're not trying to be anything that they're not.
Right.
So I think the clip is 3 out of 5.
Right.
The song I don't think is quite as strong.
It doesn't have that instant
No,
hook, does it?
no.
But it may after a few plays, I suppose.
2 out of 5 for the song.
Okay, so we got a 5 out of 10 from Ian Gray's 2SM. Program manager these days, aren't you?
Yeah,
Will you be putting that one on?
it's on.
Oh, beaut.
Yeah, it's on.
Thank you. And a 4 out of 10 from Ignatius Jones. Iggy, have you been recording lately?
Yeah, I've been in the studio for quite a while now. It's the leisurely approach to making an album. No more throwing us in there for 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. The only problem is that as I write new material, the old material seems to get older and older. But I think it's going to be very interesting when it comes out. It's certainly very different to anything I've done before.
What's the go with America? Will you actually wait till you get this band together, do a tour of Australia, then take them over, or are you going to go straight to the States?
Well, again, it depends on what happens. I mean, if the same thing happens with the new single that happened with the last one,
Yeah.
when it's, out of the blue became a big hit there, we'll be off immediately. But I have a hunch we'll do Australia first.
With the speed of the gazelle, you'll go. This was produced by Peter Williams. This next one we'll have a look at by Melbourne ska band Strange Tennants. He's living in London now. Worked with Hazy Fantasy and Joan Armatrading. It's called Hard Times. Let's have a Captain Cook at it. See what you think.
I went to the cupboard to see what I'd find. The shelves were all empty. I made up my mind to go to the city and see what was there. I found to my sorrow the empty look of kids who sit and stare. I went up to Toorak to see what I'd find. I looked in a window, I pulled down the blinds. The people were busy with no time to spare. They parked their Mercedes. I realised then that they don't even care. Well, you say we're not in hard times, then take a walk with me. I'll take you on a guided tour of things you never say.
Hard Times. Sounds very English, doesn't it, eh?
Right, sounds very cliched, I think.
Yeah, well,
I think ska is one of the
Are
longest
you in a
running.
good mood this morning, by the way?
At this hour of the morning, I mean, you could have put on something to wake me up. Instead, we get ska, which is the longest running musical cliche in history. I mean, we've heard one, you've heard them all.
Yeah.
Valiant
that was
music.
my line,
was
yeah.
your-
Hard Times, Strange Tenants. What do you think of the video?
That's all right, I'd give them another 3 and a 1.
You're really generous this morning. We'll have to get you some Sal Vital or something. Ian?
I find
Video.
ska music pretty difficult to get into. You hear one, you hear them all. I mean, all the English ska bands can do it just as well. The clip's not bad, maybe 3, but the song 2.
Yeah.
I like the dog. It's good.
Do you think it'd be a hit?
The dog,
Um,
yeah.
I personally don't. Very dangerous for me to say that. Well, no, I don't think so.
Do you think it could be a hit, Iggy?
I think it's got absolutely no chance at all.
Okay, a 5 and a 4. Ian a 5 and Ignatius a 4. That's how they went on both clips. 4 for the first from Iggy, 4 for the second, and then 5 and 5 from Ian Grace to us. Fellas, you feeling better?
Got that out of my system.
Can you come back next week?
I'd love to.
Maybe we'll get you into bed earlier on a Friday night.
We'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Sorry?
For the week. We'll just stay here.
Sleep down. You can do the breakfast show from here. Let's go to the latest from Stevie Nicks, and this is called Stand Back. Thank you guys very much. Don't know how you went at home, but here's Stevie.